All right, it's about 2:30 in the morning here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We have, okay, first of all, I want to apologize because I can't just flip the screen on this phone for some reason. It only gives me one camera while I'm trying to record, so I don't know what I'm giving you here right at this second. But what we're looking at here is an unboxing for a VooDoo Sidewinder exhaust with the megaphone style removable baffle. Eventually, we're going to be installing it on this bike right here, which I can actually see the camera angle now. So this is just I'm going to call it a standard drag bike. I run it mostly in local ET racing. Might look a little clapped out at the moment, but that's because it's been sitting here all winter. It's been able to collect some dust. Kind of like it. It's got a few tricks in it. So over here, we have a box, and I guess this is going to be an unboxing. The reason for that is I don't really do unboxings. That's not my thing. But I do like to look up stuff before I buy it. And for this particular pipe, I didn't really find a whole lot. I found one or two very short videos from the manufacturer. And then from there, I found a bunch of other brands. None of the videos were great. I don't really think mine's going to be great, but we're at least going to try and give you an up-close look at what you're getting here, should you decide to buy this. I just want to say it's not sponsored. Of course, I bought this pipe on my own. I got it on sale. It's very good. So, well, by very good, we're going to find out, I guess, and then eventually we're going to do a installation video. But for now, we're going to crack it open. I'm going to try and manage this camera by myself. And like I said, I do not do this very much, so we will just see how I do. Alright, let's start out with, this is what I'm using to open it, alright? This is a carpet blade. So, probably not ideal, but it's what I got laying around here right now. I can already tell that I'm giving you like the worst video possible. Alright, let's try and back off a little bit. Rip this box open. See what is in here. So I've tried a short video before where my camera cut out after a certain period of time. I'm hoping that does not happen. Alright, right off the rip, that's what I'm looking at. Looks like the end cap for the megaphone. It's black. So when I bought this, they were having a sale. And I got an option of color choice on the end cap. And I also got about almost $150 off, which put it right at around under $750 to my door. Alright, so looks like it comes with spring tool, bracket, header bolts, of course, spacer, oil cooler block offs, which I already have done. Some instructions, of course, and I believe there's templates in there for cutting the fairings if you're going to do that. If you're going to run your fairings, you do have to cut them in some fashion. A lot of people will just notch them out for the pipe, and of course it's going to come out in this area here, so it comes with a template that you cut your fairings, and then you cut them again back here, I believe. So the reason I walk over here is, I guess my thoughts on a race bike are that to do normal service like change oil, pull clutches, things like that, you really shouldn't have to remove fairings, or I guess a lot of people do it, but in my mind you should be able to just get to as much of that as easy as possible. So where you see that green stripe there, that's where I think I'm going to 3/4 the fairings, so that I don't have any issues. Right now I got the OEM clutch in it, which I also have a VooDoo quick access cover, and I'm putting a Gen 2 MTC clutch in it, but I think I'm going to leave the stock clutch in until I get it dynoed. From what I understand, you can have some issues with the dyno and running like a lockup clutch or a slipper clutch. Alright, this is where it's going to get tricky, trying to open all this up so that you can see it. Of course, I don't want to damage my brand new parts. Ooh, look at that. That looks very nice, actually. Stainless steel. The welds, to me, look beautiful. I don't know. You should be able to see that it does step up in tube diameter. So it starts out something kind of similar to what the factory pipe would have. There's a step in it there. Looks like by the time you get down to where it's going to hit the collector, I don't know the exact numbers there, but I'm going to say it's gained probably at least a good 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch in diameter. So that looks very nice. Let's see if we can get another one out and keep you guys in the camera loop here. Alright, let's just throw some stuff over that way. So I knew that this was going to be challenging, but it's actually feeling a little more challenging to keep a shot in than I thought it was going to be. And of course, I'd like to... Ooh, let's look at that one. So I do remember seeing this in one of the videos that I did come across. So again, very nice welds. Everything looks very good. I haven't even looked at this at all, of course, so looks like this happens to be the one where they have their name on it. I did see a video of a guy doing like a street test, and I believe he said that the welds broke on this and this tag fell off, which maybe, I mean, I know like where those O's are, that's really small, that could break there, but it looks to me like it should stay on there. They could have maybe put one more weld right in the middle of that bad boy and it would have guaranteed it. But alright, so we got 2 out. Sorry again, I'm just going to keep apologizing for the camera because I know that it's horrible. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's like I said, about 2:30 in the morning. I look at the clock, it's 2:45 now. You might be wondering what the heck I'm doing here that early in the morning. Well, I just couldn't sleep. Woke up, I was wide awake. Oh, so I find this a little bit interesting, actually. This is another header pipe. This is not the same one I've already showed you. It also has the VooDoo badge on it. Again, I mean, I'm not a certified welder. I do a little bit of welding, but these welds look absolutely beautiful to me. I don't see anything wrong with this. Looks really good. Alright, we are moving on. Let's find something a little bit bigger here. This looks like the collector. Of course, it has a little bit stronger tape. I'm going to set you down for a hot second so I can find my terrible blade. Okay, I'm just ripping through it at the moment. I couldn't find my blade. Oh, that's the best camera shot ever. Almost there. Work with me here. Clear my throat. Alright, we're back. Alright, this is the collector. Again, not really. That is absolutely beautiful in my mind. I mean, if I was building a pipe, I would say I knocked it out of the park, but since we're just buying it, she's all ready to roll. So I got a little bit of a flare there. You can see that little bit of a step up. Here we got your O2 bung. Looks like it comes with an adapter and a bolt, which I will be putting an O2 in there. My bike's an O1. Normally it does not come with O2 sensor, but I have a power commander on it, which I've added the auto tune, so I will be putting an O2 in there, which is kind of exciting for me. It's one of the main reasons I'm actually getting a pipe. I'll walk back over to the bike. So this bike currently has a 4-1 on it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good pipe. I ran it now for 2 years, I believe. Had it ceramic coated black. Again, I don't really see anything wrong with it, except for it did not have an O2 bung because of the year of the bike. So what I did is, right here, I added one. Okay, so in my mind, you know, since when they dyno a bike, they just stick the sniffer up in the tailpipe, I thought that would be good enough. Which it did actually do pretty well, but I feel like it ran on the rich side. Which I'm kind of blaming on it being downstream as far as it is. So one of the main reasons I am putting a pipe on this bike is to get the O2 sensor up closer to where it needs to be. So you might be asking yourself, why did I put it back so far, right? Or maybe you just don't care, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So the reason I put it back so far is typically you want an O2 sensor to be, we're unwrapping another pipe here, just chit-chatting. You want the O2 sensor to be where all the pipes come together if you can. I know a lot of people will put them just in one pipe. When I put that one in, I thought I would do it where all 4 pipes come together, which happens to be just before the muffler. Okay, enough about the old pipe. So here's another piece. So I'm going to say both of your exterior tubes, I mean, I haven't looked at the instructions at all, but I'm going to say both of the exterior tubes on this pipe have the VooDoo badge. And then your infield or middle pipes. This looks very nice. Well, that's very lightweight as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to shave some pounds. Okay, we got some more of the super tape here. I really wish I could find a blade. So, how long is this video getting to be here anyways? Oh, this is horrible. Okay, I found a drill bit. I'm going to use that to rip this tape off quick. I'll be right back. Okay, that was a little scary, you know, using a drill bit to open some tape on a piece that you really don't want scratched up. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. This is the megaphone, of course. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't flip my camera over at any point. So we look down in there, we can see the baffle. Looks pretty nice. Which it appears you just pull 1, 2, 3 screws out. You can pull the baffle out of there for competition and or on track. I'm not really sure which way I'm going to go with that. I don't necessarily need my bike to be screaming, so I will probably try that both ways. If I get a chance to get it to a dyno, I'll probably let them dyno it both ways and see what they think. But so this here has that, I'll call that just aluminum raw finish cap. And again, I got a black cap. So my bike's black. Let's open that quick. Everything's a struggle. Okay, so due to the sale, actually this might have just been, I'm going to do a shout out quick to Dustin Lee. I actually bought this from his company, Hard Times. I believe he's out of Indiana. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he's out of Indiana. But if you're into drag racing, it's pretty hard not to know that name. This man is a phenomenal racer. Probably, well, he is one of the best. There's no doubt about it. So, I don't know. I thought I'd give him a shot. His shipping, communication, everything was absolutely spot on. I'm not really sure if this was part of the deal. I think he might have just thrown this in, which is pretty cool because I have a black bike. I was thinking about powder coating the whole thing black anyways. I don't know. But at this moment, I think I'm just going to go ahead and mount it. So, all right. Well, that is unboxing from a guy who does not do unboxing. So I hope it helps somebody that might be on the fence about purchasing one of these. Again, I can't vouch for performance or anything like that. I haven't even put the pipe on yet, but it looks beautiful. Everything about it seems to be proper. And I think I'll be putting it on tonight. So I don't know if I can do a camera by myself during install, so maybe we'll just get it on there and then do a walk around and talk about how it went. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Okay, so I did what I'm going to call an unboxing of this VooDoo Sidewinder pipe a little bit earlier tonight. I said I would get back and touch base on how I thought it went on. So first of all, I'm going to say that when they tell you in the instructions to remove the radiator, just do yourself a favor and do it. I kind of worked around it for a while. I'm like, oh, I've changed headers with the radiator in before. You can swing it this way and that. So I'm just going to say that's not really a suggestion. You need to take the radiator down or you risk damaging it and or bleeding to death because you can't get your fingers in the right spots. So pull the radiator. Listen to the instructions there. I'm not 100% done with this. I still got springs. I still need to tighten up the head bolts and put this rear hanger bracket on that I haven't done yet. But I'm about ready to get out of here, so I thought I would just wrap up the video portion. So if we look in here, so this is the oil filter that I use. That way I can open it up, check the screen, see if I got any metal in there, you know, see what's going on. So obviously it looks like once I tighten this down, there's going to be no removing that unless the guy pulls off the 4 springs and pulls that collector off. If I remember right, they make a relocator for that to turn it at an angle. I'm going to look into that before I tighten this all down. And if that's not a good option for me, then I will probably check into the stock filter and see if it clears better. So overall it went good. Like I said, I fought it a little more than I needed to because I was trying to work around the radiator, which I mean is really just dumb because it just had water in it with the, you know, the additive. So it's not even like I was wasting antifreeze. Just should have went for it right away. It would have made things a lot simpler. So, but I mean, everything looks like it's sitting up in there pretty darn good. And that's about it. So, all right, well, I guess thanks for watching. See you later.